Alright. Hello to the void. My voice, again, how do I use it? One might ponder, to which I don't know. Okay. Loud noises, be gone. Back from this realm. Think, or is it? I think it's page up actually. Yeah, it's page up. There it is. Okay. Yeah, this opening keeps on playing, it's great. I mean, I like main menus that have like the opening thing, but it's also like big spoilers for what happens, which isn't great, and it plays so frequently. It's like a minute of inactivity. Needs to be at least 5 or maybe 10. Anyway, last time, stretch. Last time I did chapter 1. Chapter what? I did. And I think Seiko died because things got a bit tough on her. So she just decided to get intimate with a rope. Which is honestly understandable. So we're gonna continue on chapter 2. Or something. New chapter. View the chapter 2 opening? Well, I suppose. Naomi, phew, that should just about do it. I hate being in charge of gym equipment. Oh, because of that stupid co-ed meet in 2 days. Co-ed? What? Why can't the boys class rep take care of the grunt work? Only words. Yeah. Freaking Kishima. Doesn't he know what delicate flower I am? Most I've ever had to lift before was chopsticks, and he expects me to lug around that damned pommel horse? Yeah. Naomi, that one is pretty sight, is it? What? Bro, what is this? Why is Seiko, like, down bad like this? She was doing this to fucking... What's her face? The other one. Was it Naomi? I swear I swear they were called something else. Oh my god, this is fun. High schoolers don't have this kind of conversation, right? I swear, it's not reasonable. I'm gonna read this. What? Why is this chapter 2 open? Oh. Yeah, there it is. Seika died, and it was Naomi. I wonder if I could have stopped this from happening. Like, what if I didn't go into the, like, upstairs area? Because I didn't even need to go up there. So, besides from the, tag that was up there, I didn't actually need to. Oh, hiccups. Miss Shishido, wasn't that Nakashima's voice? Who? And she was screaming. Oh, it's probably a first name or whatever. What do? I can't let anything happen to my students. Wheeze. Gulp gulp. Shinozaki, it's alright. Please calm down. But you heard it too, outside her voice. Think she's hyperventilating. I'd give her a paper bag to breathe into, but there aren't any around. What would a paper bag even do when you're hyperventilating? I guess all I can do is try to calm her breathing before she passes out. It probably wasn't a real voice. I'm sure it just sounded like one. Maybe it was the building selling. I'll go check it out though. See if I can figure out what it was for sure. You two stay right here. Wow. Are you Miss Scrub? It's okay, Teach. I'll keep an eye on Shinozaki. Oh, but yeah. How about I go take a look and you wait here? Not a chance. Till I can verify everybody's safety, I want to keep you two out of harm's way. Well, okay, I guess. Be careful. I'm counting on you, Kishinuma. I'll be back in no time. I hate that they use, like, different names. Like, this is Yoshiki. I don't know if that's because that's their surname or their first name. I presume the teacher uses the surname. But it's really confusing because their surname doesn't actually come up here. So it's like, who the fuck is she talking about? I'm actually scared. I have no idea what's going on. My head is spinning. I can't make sense of anything. My chest hurts like my head is encased in ice. And I can't shake this dizziness or this nausea. When I think about the possibility of something horrible happening to my dear students, I can feel a newfound energy welling up from within. I feel like, if nothing else, I can at least play the part of the level-headed adult. Valor, thy name is education. Sick. Strange yellow fluid. That's the same. Item. There's something here. A crystal shining with a faint purple glow is nestled amongst the debris on the ground. Yes, take it. Protects its bearer from harm. Good shit. Miss Yue? I think that really was a scream we heard. Did you find something? Yes, some kind of gemstone lying on the ground. Looks like a ruby. Or no, probably an amethyst. Assume you can identify gemstones? No, not really. Shinazaki's the one who to ask for that kind of stuff. Is that so? Well then, maybe I should give it to her. Oh, which one do I choose? Protects the wearer. Suppose we'll give it to him. I guess now's probably not the best time for that. Take it and give it to her. Might make her feel a little better. Hopefully I don't need it. Can't read that. Return home immediately. Those who remain here will go hungry and die of starvation. That reminds me. Poor Monet's all alone. He must be one hungry kitty by now. Oh, that's depressing. Never mind anything else that's happening. The poor cat. A key. A label on the key reads 3A. Yes. Fairly rusted, but should still turn. No teachers allowed on the 3rd floor. Alright. Classroom 2A. The door seems affixed to the wall like a model. Can't be opened. Ugh. A disturbingly large amount of human hair is crammed into the cabinet, filling each shelf to overflowing. Looking closely, there are an excessive number of bugs excitedly scampering all over. Sight alone is enough to make your skin crawl. Deep, immutable darkness. Ayaya. Heavenly Post, breaking news, serial kidnapping ends in murder. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing. I think I've already read this. Findings are far worse. Bodies were discovered within building. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor was found with them. Alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors, each that carries. Yep. I heard something about this one before, but I never realized just how horrific an incident it really was. Door opened. What? No, the door opened. How scary. 3A. Cool. I haven't found a save point, which is of concern. Well, isn't the teacher? Are you all by yourself? Decided to stop shaking and shivering with the other two back in 1A, did you? I'll have you know, I heard one of my students screaming and have set out to find her. I see. Regrettably, that won't be possible. This school exists in a nexus where multiple dimensions overlap. It's but a single closed space in a sea of closed spaces. In other words, even though you may be in the same school as your screaming student, you and she occupy different dimensions, which means you two can never meet. If one of you should die, perhaps your body or your spirit may move from one space to another, or maybe you can find some means of traversing the planes freely, as they do. Who's they? Consider this, fair warning. Even if you should find this exact spot from which your student's scream emanated, she herself may not be there, and if she isn't, there's not a thing you can do about it. But I heard her voice. It is true that other children have been brought here quite recently. Children who, by all appearances, are indeed your students. But, as I suggested, time and space do not behave as you'd assume it. They are fragmented. You say you heard a scream. That scream may have taken place only a few minutes ago. Or perhaps it occurred in another space many hours previous. It may even have been an echo from the future. Who's to say? With this phenomenon, as it is, it's entirely possible for two closed spaces to have some small influence on one another, even when out of sync. It doesn't matter. I can't just ignore that agonizing scream and go on my merry way. Step aside. How admirable. Shishido. Every variety of cutting implement. Cool. Kitchen knives, surgical tools, chisels, etc. All appear unusually sharp. With so many metal tools in one place, this cabinet must be exceptionally heavy. Sweet. Step aside. Why don't you fuck up, you damn corporeal? An earthquake? Oh, shit. In all the world, the most vile, untrustworthy individuals of them all are you school teachers. All you care about is your own well-being. You're not worried about your students, you're just worried about being held responsible if something should happen to them. This really hurts. You're all the same, every last one of you, and I won't be taken in by your lies anymore. Taken in? When you see a problem among your kids, you just keep them at your distance because you sure wouldn't want to get involved, have to keep up appearances, right? You just pick out the problem children and chip away at them little by little until they either drop out or get expelled. You're not disciplining them, you're just raging at them. That's not... I've never met a teacher who actually cared about her students, not once. You're wrong. All of your students are destined to starve to death in these godforsaken halls. They don't succumb to depression and kill themselves first. There's no other possible outcome. They'll all die meaningless deaths, just like I did. And they sure won't be thinking about you when they take their final breaths. Any last words? I'll tell them to your students as I end their miserable lives. Spare my students. Please, I don't care what happens to me, just please spare their lives. They're not your children, you're not their mother, are you still pretending to care about them? Filthy liar, did you know when you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity? And I'm going to crush you to dust. The pain must be unbearable, unimaginable. And you're gonna feel that pain every moment of every day forevermore. Ask me to spare you? It's what you really want, isn't it? Be honest with me and I'll consider it. Don't yawn there in that words that you hear me. You one stubborn little bitch. This is excruciating. I think my rib cage is broken. Feels like someone's pushing this cabinet down on top of me with superhuman force. I'm losing consciousness. Does it hurt? Oh, poor baby, your corpse will look less like a dead frog on the side of the road. What? Everybody live. Great. She is already dead. Maybe I should have kept that crystal after all. Meanwhile... Whoa, another earthquake. I think it's over. What's wrong? I just got a really bad feeling. We've got to go search for Miss Yue. What if she comes back while we're gone and we miss each other along the way? We're going. Alright. But if we don't have any luck finding her, let's just make sure we come back to this room, okay? How about we leave her a note? Have anything I can write with? I've got a pen. But no paper, huh? Well, there's always the teacher's desk. We've gone to find you if we pass each other and you see this message. Wait right here. We'll be back. How's that? Blunt and kind of sloppy. It's your fault we have to leave her a message at all, you know. But she might be in trouble. Okay, just don't cry, we'll find her. Sweet. The shelves are filled. Oh, yeah, okay. Well. Suppose we'll go have a look. It's cold in here. Not to mention dark and scary. Hey, Shinozaki. Do you have any more of those candles? Like the one you lit during the ghost story? I do. How about we light one up and take a quick breather? They give off some heat, right? This candle of mine is really kind of warm. Yeah, it is. Oops. Yes, finally a save. What the? Looks like a dead end. Did this happen during the last earthquake? I'm really worried about Miss Huey. Well, it's probably for the best anyway, since her corpse would likely just be in there. If you acquire any name tags from the corpses in the school, please bring them to me. I'll add them to my collection. A crude picture, seemingly drawn by a child, adorns one of the shelves. 4 smiling children are surrounding an adult and merrily stabbing him to death. How unsettling. Rows of dead bugs neatly arranged. What the? So I can't go in there. Well then. Suppose I can check the other place. Maybe it's got a board there now. Indeed it does. What's up? I just had a brainstorm. Class rep Shinazaki's famous scary time candles. There's not a student in 29 who isn't intimately familiar with them, right? You kidding? There's not a student in our grade who hasn't seen them at least once. People call you the horror rep of Kisaragi for a reason. So, how about we light some candles like this all throughout the school? They'll be like signals flags for Mochita and the others. Let them know that you and me and Miss Shishido are all here with them, safe and sound. Yeah, I guess. She's okay. But if it makes her feel better. Come on, let's go. Well, if those are the same candles from chapter 1, they were quite helpful. Living friends who are able to retain their sanity and reason will be your final ray of hope. The gap seems narrow. These are human bones. Oh god, no! Not human bones! Are you okay, Shinozaki? I'll be fine, I'm just hyperventilating a little. Cough, cough. Where the hell is Satoshi? If he were here, I bet Shinozaki would be a whole lot calmer. What are you standing for? Let's get out of here. Judging by the size, these appeared to be the remains of junior or senior high students. ID tag. Did I just hear? We have to get away from it. Whole bunch of ID tags. Sliced up with an edged weapon and bled out. Sliced up, struck with one weapon and stabbed with another. Bled out from injuries. Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna go down first. Seems more likely now that down is the side path. Each time you turn around, stop for a moment and ask yourself, is the world behind you back still there? Is the world behind your back still there? Ooh, philosophy. Scary. The front entranceway might as well be painted on. It's neither opening nor giving any hints that it will ever open. Off we go. Victim's memoirs. I ate my friend today. What else was I supposed to do? I was starving. We both were. And there's no food here, so we decided together that one of us should try to live just a little bit longer. If I ever get home, I'm supposed to tell all the people waiting for us what happened. We left it all up to a game of paper, scissors, rock. Loser eats the winner. And I lost. I felt the blood going down my throat, quenching my thirst. And her meat was supple and satisfying, but that blooded meat was once my friend. Until just a few hours before I'd been talking with her. As I feasted, I just kept thinking this food used to be a person before I tore it apart. It all worked together to sustain life. And every time I thought about that, I just started crying and I couldn't stop. I wanted some part of her to be with me, even after she died, so I decided to keep one of her eyeballs. And I thought maybe I should write all of this down to help preserve some small portion of my sanity. I'd probably do the same. I don't know if I'd eat someone to survive. My will to live isn't that strong, but if I was, I'd like to keep some kind of memento of the person. They're in the process of slowly drying and whitening, creating an almost overpowering stench throughout the hallway. Any clothing the deceased had been wearing is long gone, so there are no means of readily identifying gender on site. Because you'd need to do that for some reason. Nailed shut. Do not allow anyone to enter. Oh shit. What the hell kind of room is this? It's not like any classroom I've ever seen. That's so scary. A weird room with a chalkboard. Hey, Shinozaki. My head is splitting. Hey you, are you okay? We shouldn't be here. We really shouldn't be here. Looks like there's something in here though, in the back. Oh, it's this little shit who made me eat scissors earlier. Yoshiki, what the hell? Stay back! Gah. Don't scare me like that, jeez. You absolutely, positively must not look into his eyes, okay? What? But why? Rusted, blood-soaked nail puller is on top of the desk. What? What the? The power stone. Oh. I think I just heard Miss you. Did I save you? She said. But it couldn't be, could it? Shit. Maybe I needed it for that. But to think, what if I didn't give it to her? What if I just didn't look at the eyes? I probably could have avoided doing that. Those seams are fixed to the wall. It can't be opened. Ever crowbar now. Whoa. Based on the long strands of hair, 'tis familiar. There's a written note on the ground. Its writer seemed to have struggled with it, as the lettering is inconsistent and difficult to read.
Why, sister, it hurts. It hurts. After I die, the pain will continue forever. No. No, 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 no.
Oh shit. You're leaving me behind, aren't you? I will never forgive you. Okay, well. Talking to that spirit might not be a good idea. There's an erratic noise, like TV. Well, I got a crowbar. Perhaps I can open the door that tells me not to open it. I suppose not. Continuing on then. What is it? What? Where are you going? What the hell was that all about? Yeah, I'm right there with you. Shit. Oh. What are you? Oh. No one is saying that. Today is my daughter's birthday. She's turning 7. We're about to celebrate. What are you doing? That's disgusting. Why are you both looking at me like that? Shinozaki. Hey. What's wrong? Yeah. You were saying some pretty weird stuff just now. Must be all the pressure. Nerves are probably all shut down by now. Yoshiki is somehow keeping it together. Never mind, probably just my imagination. Don't worry about it. What if I just didn't, like, talk to her? Like, what if I just went on my merry way? Oh, fucking... It's the ghost from before I left the guest classroom. Shit. Yeah, whatever. Okay, he's kind of speeding. These damn ghosts, such a hassle. The mystery of the bucket persists. Didn't I... Yeah, no, I did go up there. Let's go through these rooms first, actually. Might be something. No. Okay. Okay. Nothing there. There's nothing there. Alright. Still don't want me to go in there. Oh man, why did Yue have to die? She was like, I don't know. It's kind of depressing. Ooh, if there's a way to play this game and have nobody die, I'm gonna find it. Big yawn. Alright, this bozo's walking around this like hallway. Yeah, whatever. There's only a 2. That was close. What am I supposed to do with this damn crowbar? Why'd that take so long to load? And what is that? Even though Ayumi said that that room was bad, I still felt the need to like explore it. I mean, we did get a crowbar, which I presume is required to continue in some area. But it was the same with the newspaper in chapter 1. It was like, don't do it, don't look at the newspaper, and you needed to do it as to avoid, like if you wanted to continue. For some reason, even though it was the same outcome, Seiko still killed herself. Except this time, Naomi was an arsehole. So it sort of made sense. Well, I guess we're gonna talk to this ghost then. Alright. I hate you, sister. It hurts. Get out of it. I need a board. But I ain't got no board. Maybe there's a door somewhere that I can pry open. I figured it would have been the other door, but like either the red one or the one with all the talismans on it. It's also kind of weird that nobody's thought of just jumping down into the abyss. Like, people are willing to try cannibalism before they decide to jump into what might be someplace new. Of course, it might just be death. But I don't know if cannibalism is worth that. Can't be opened. Opened it cannot. Well then. Confusion consumes the mind. I haven't actually finished Darkest Dungeon, even though I've like spent like 300 hours on it. I just get bored before the end. Not crossbow without some assistance. That is interesting phrasing. I suppose assistance doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but the implication is there. Suppose I'll go back and explore the other place again. A chair. That's broken. Can't go that way anymore. Use the nail puller. Sure. Although successful in loosening every nail and opening the door, the rusted old nail puller broke apart in the process. Of course. There's a piece of scrap paper pinned to the wall. You notice dark spots dotting the page and realize they are tear stains. Those who chose to ignore the darkness that dwells in the hearts of man may be stuck forever in a loop. For in this world, there are some truths that simply must be known, no matter how disturbing. But curiosity can be deadly, and other truths are best left untold. Beware the messages of the dead, for there be curses among them, curses that crush even the strongest wills, demolishing all semblance of reason. If you wish to protect your sanity, take heed. Do not let your curiosity get the better of you. Do not read the victim's memoirs to their conclusion. Okay, well that was a bit illicit. I didn't think it was just going to tell me what not to read. But it even says 1 out of 5. And there was also the other one in chapter 1 that I only got 2 memoirs of. It's this thing. It appears to be a control mechanism for some sort of elaborate pulley system rigged up with a network of fine, virtually transparent threads. There's a lever jutting out from one side. Pull it. Sure thing. The lever won't budge. I want to know what happened to the person who decided to succumb to cannibalism. Curiosity is a strong force, after all. This freaking bozo again. Also, it's really annoying that it tells me not to read everything, because, like, I did that, and I couldn't continue the game. It appears to be a control mechanism for some sort of elaborate pulley system. I rigged up with a network of fine, virtually transparent threads. Yes. Ain't that convenient? Not a problem. Easy. Easy juke. Screw this guy. The cursed writings left behind by those who lost all reason must be read in the proper order. If one part is skipped, the next will never appear. Oh. If you insist upon reading such dangerous words too, I pray you have a strong will and a sturdy mind. So you have to read the first one in order for the second one to appear. That's probably why I couldn't find them all in the first chapter. Great. What's wrong? You need to stop for a minute? No, I just thought this seemed like a good spot for another candle. No objections, I assume. Go ahead. The infirmary. Pair of scissors. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined upon the shelves. How to remove a tongue. Burst forth with a spray of gore at any moment. The journal seems almost decorative. Yep. It's an old-fashioned heater, unfortunately. It's so full of ash that it'll probably never light again. Alright then. Science lab. The door seems affixed to a wall like a model. Can't be opened. That's the bathroom, I think. Or the toilets. Okay. Guess we gotta go that way. Junior high ID. fancy at me. Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. I got the feeling he was surprised. I think he died quickly and suddenly. Betrayed. That's how they all died. Betrayal. Suffered compound fracture and bled out. Cool beans. Will we find the one who murdered them, I wonder? Laboratories. Yeah, I don't think I want to go in that. Feels weird being in the boys' room. Last time I opened this, someone told me to leave. Hey, did you use crazy voice? I didn't hear anything, but we're definitely not alone here. We should leave this room. Let's bounce. Oh boy. Seems stained, but with what almost looks like a person. Somebody died here. I can hear her voice. No, please don't. Oh, what's going on? Whoa. She's freaking out. Oh. Well, can I have a look? A little look-see? Nothing. I presume she's seen Seiko. Here we go again. Bring me more, you'll do whatever I ask of you. I don't care if you're innocent. You're listed as buried alive, aren't you? They're mine, I'm sure as hell not sharing with the likes of you. Clean up is a real pain in the ass too. Have some pity. Nani? Farted Shinazaki. The hell, that really hurt. I believed in you. Why doesn't anybody listen to me? What the hell are you talking about? That's the single word you're saying. God damn it. She's lost her marbles. Suppose it was inevitable. That poor girl, she's lost her mind and she'll never get it back. Possession is a frightful thing, to have your thoughts pushed deep down into the pit of your soul and someone else take their place. Great. Cool. Well, so much for Ayumi, I guess. I shouldn't just walk away from her like this. But man, I'm really scared of her right now. I wonder what did this to her. What? What's all the smoke I see? Get the hell out of that store right this instant. Flashback time. Eating the tobacco again, were we? Oh, no one knew that would. What would happen if I caught you smoking again? Expulsion. That's what. You're a real problem child, you know that? Why'd you even come to school in the first place? Disowned by your parents, living on your own, got no friends, never go to class. Just because you hate school doesn't give you the right to throw fits and raise a ruckus all the time, mister. You're clearly not having any fun here, right? So why don't you just drop out? I really don't get it. This guy is a model example of a good teacher. It's not like you're trying to get into college. With your home life as it is, the thought probably hasn't even crossed your mind. Ha! Wish I could ask your parents what they think of having a no good kid like you in the family, but they've never once shown their faces around here. Not since the very first parent-teacher conferences we held. Wonder if they'd be embarrassed. My parents are not exactly proud of me, shall we say. That's not what I mean. I'm thinking of a big picture here. They're clearly just not good parents. If I had kids of my own, you'd better believe I wouldn't be half as lax with them as yours obviously are with you. The problem is, people are having kids when they're way too young. Before they become proper adults, they're popping out babies of their own. Sweet. And bad parents raise bad kids, that's why there are so many brats like you in this world. He's right about one thing. There's no reason for me to stay in this school. It really is pointless. I should just beat the crap out of this jackass and then drop out. People think as long as they pay school, taxes, or tuition, they're good mommies and daddies. Well, newsflash, they're not. What's with that look? I've never had a teacher before. Well, first time for everything. Mr. Tsubada. If it was in the class rep, what's up? The vice principal is looking for you. You're needed at the staff room. Gotcha. Shinozaki, you've got great eyes, you know that, always so clear and focused. We instructions like you're. Hey, this guy. You have a problem, you come talk to me about it, okay? So funny. That guy's the worst. Yeah. Should probably get fucking fired, but what do I know? You're not really any better. You were thinking about hitting him just now, weren't you? What a sad fate it would be to get kicked out of school over a pathetic excuse for a teacher like him. And you'd regret it later, you know. No matter how much of a pain in the ass it may be, and no matter how you'll think it'll turn out in the end. Just stay in school, man. Bite your tongue and make it to graduation. Honestly. Sniffles. Why are you crying? Sorry, whenever I give an impassioned speech like that, I find myself tearing up a little. I'm just such a good talker. I just know what to say. Oh my god, people should beg to have a friend like me. I'm just so amazing. You're Kishi Numa from Class 1-5, right? Yeah. I'm Shinozaki from Class 1-3. Sorry to have butt in like that. Don't worry about it. Hey, when you told him the vice principal was calling, I was lying, of course. Well. Suppose we're gonna go back and help her. Never actually thanked her for what she did that day, for crying on my behalf. And I swore to myself as soon as I realized we were trapped here that I'd protect her no matter what happens. This must be a test to see if I really meant that no matter what happens, but... Why the hell are you doing this? Answer me. You've gotta be kidding me. Oh! Great. He's dead, just like that. Incredible. After that lovely speech, he rolled virtuous and then got pushed down the stairs. Great. Gasp. Choke. Nice one, Ayumi. In addition to multiple broken bones all throughout his head and neck, Yoshiki's ribcage shattered on impact and pierced his lungs. As he convulsed and writhed in an ever-growing puddle of his own blood and internal fluids, his vision hastily grew dark. The last thing he saw was a figure with wide, empty eyes and an unnatural smile stretched across the length of its face, rocking slowly back and forth in admiration of its handiwork. Ayumi was clearly very pleased with herself. Cool. Well, yeah. Figured that would happen. Same with chapter 1. I've got to experience some garbage first. Cool. Oh yeah, there was nothing in there. Nothing in the infirmary. There's nothing over to the left either. Great, that means we gotta see this again. I mean, we didn't really see anything, I don't think. Maybe I'm missing something. Or maybe I just don't leave this time. Yeah, let's skip through this. Shinozaki, no, she's lost it. Well, last time I went with this, so let's see this. Cut the crap. What the hell are you talking about? Yep, same thing. I figured. So now the bad ghost, apparently. The bad ghost. Suppose I listened to it, which I shouldn't have. Is this guy still here? Nope. Nothing here. Just gonna have to wait for them to move so I can go past them and maybe get something. Cool. The mirror is slightly vibrating against the back wall with each subtle movement you make, clattering as it does so. Same thing. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Why is this happening to us? Don't tell me I'm gonna get this flashback again. Oh. Skip. Let's skip that. Hopefully they don't show up again and murder me. Why the hell are you doing this? Answer me. Shinozaki. So I just needed to be in the bathroom. Please come back to me, Shinozaki. We're going to find all our classmates and get out of this horrible place, okay? There's no reason for you to stay like this. So, warm. Kishinuma. She's... Ooh. Is it you? Are you back? What do you... Cool. I didn't get pushed down the stairs this time. So what you're saying... Yeah, so far all the corpses we've found in here have been people we've never met before. But that stain was left by someone really close to us. Someone whose mind was completely filled with the pain and agony of death. Well, I don't know why she's being vague about it. She literally screamed Seiko when I opened the stall, or when she opened the stall, or whatever. She looked in there, she's like, Seiko, and then she went crazy. So I figured she knew. And the next thing I knew, I was in your arms, and you were squeezing the life out of me. Couldn't she just say hugging? Someone close to us, huh? I really hope that just this once. Your intuition is wrong. But I could feel all her pain. I was freezing cold, except my throat was so hot. It felt like it was on fire. And then I voided my bowels, and everything went dark. What? No matter how hard I struggled, my arms and my legs just wouldn't move. I wanted to yell out, help me, but I had no voice. I was scared, and the pain was so excruciating. Sob. Calm down, Shinozaki, that wasn't you. You're still alive. Sniffle. I know. Well, I've searched the whole building. Miss Yuri really is nowhere to be found. Maybe we should head back to the classroom. Yeah, that's probably best. No, Satoshi or the others, though, either. We're going back, are we? Do I dare check this room again? Nothing. Nothing is better than death. Probably. I'm pretty sure I... No, I'm missing one. Yeah, I already got this. I think I already got that. Yeah, I did. This way didn't have anything before, and it still doesn't. Wonder if that Bowser's still walking around. Who's that? Kinda look like the teacher. Giddy conversation and laughter can be heard wafting out from the infirmary. That's right, it's the same for me. I love my school. Oh, it's those two scrubs who made me eat scissors earlier. You need to run quickly. And my homeroom teacher's the best, but I guess you feel the same way about yours too, huh? Suzumoto, hey, snap out of it. It's us. Can you stand? Come on, we're right here. No, I'm okay, believe it or not. These really aren't bad kids. Oh yeah? I mean, they're blue, which would suggest they're not bad. But experience would say otherwise. They've just been through some horrible experiences. Here, read this and you'll see what I mean. Heavenly Post, 4 children abducted, follow-up report. The brutal, shocking deaths of the recent kidnapped grade schoolers have now been traced back to the hands of the instructor found in the room with them. The scissors he held are confirmed to have been used to cut out the victims' tongues. What's with the tongues? Ultimately leading to death through excessive bleeding or choking. One of the victims even had the majority of her head slowly and methodically removed. This cranial mass was found on the floor next to her body. The Heavenly Host elementary students pictured here are the 4 who were found in the basement room. Of these children, one was when investigators arrived at the scene of the crime. She was blood. The newspaper is torn at this point. The bottom half of the article is missing. Cool! These ghosts have the same faces and uniforms as the children in these photographs. Same faces. Funny joke, since the one on the right doesn't even have a face. The ghost that was chasing us on the first floor earlier is one of them too. I can't just ignore these poor souls. Or isn't that kind of you? I'm going to stay with them. Sob. I don't think that's a good idea, Suzumoto. You really need to get out of this room. You have to stop this. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. Yeah, you tell him, Ayumi. The one who's probably worse for it. Okay. What's going on? She's floating. She's... Inazaki. Damn it. What the hell did they do? Oh shit. What am I supposed to do about this? Ash. Alcohol again. Nope. Suppose that is the only noise that would come out. Would even any noise come out of a head that's torn off? Probably not. Probably never lie again. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but oh. Down on the floor with blank eyes. Vast quantities of medicine. Cool. I probably needed the crystal for this. The crystal that Yue gave me. The teacher. Well, so much for Suzumoto then. I'm so cold, I feel like I'm freezing. We can't even touch her, much less get her down. So what the hell do we do? I don't know, but we have to do something. We have to. Whoa, your nose is bleeding. What? Don't tell me that, jeez, and you're so blunt about it too. Would you prefer I didn't say anything and just let it drip? Hello. Who's this? She's got eyes like a dead fish. You've only just arrived at this school, have you not? That's right. Were you brought here against your will too? Can't say I recognize your uniform. Actually, I died here quite a while ago. I came in search of someone very important to me, you see. Your name wouldn't happen to be Naho, would it? It is. Who's that? High school paranormalist Naho Seinoki. I think she was on TV receiving some kind of award last year. She's an author, right? Yeah. She's also pretty well known for communing with spirits and has a popular homepage with lots of information on paranormal studies and occultism. I'm a big fan of yours, Miss Seinoki. I'm on your website all the time. That's very flattering. I'm afraid you won't be seeing any more updates from me. Your last posting was about the Sachiko Ever After charm. Oh, the one that Ayumi brought to cause this whole fun experience. I've been wondering what happened to you since. I never imagined it was anything like this, though. Hey, sorry to interrupt. But did you say came here in search of someone? Yes. So you came here of your own volition, on purpose. There's a way to do that? That's not something I can talk about. Cool. The greater concern right now is your friend. That's right. Do you have any idea what we can do to save her? Before I died here, I searched high and low for any means of escape. In the process, I learned that these closed spaces were given the form of Heavenly Host Elementary School through the sorrow and agony of its victims. Victims of an incident that occurred 30 years before our time. 4 children kidnapped with broken bodies, later found in this very building. Those children are the ones giving shape to this nexus. So the 4 sods who keep screwing everything up. The 4 kids pictured in that newspaper article. Sure seems like it. Unfortunately, this place took its toll on me, and I died before I was able to make my escape. But the key seems to lie with those children. If they can be put to rest, there just might be a way to get out of here. Without all that sorrow and agony to sustain them, these closed spaces would start to break down. All this pointless suffering would come to an end, and we'd be released from this hell. That's my theory, anyway. Yeah, but put them to rest. How the hell do we do that? Give them closure, of course. What they lack is any remorse or regret from the one who killed them. The one who killed them, are you saying? The murderer is here in this school, yes. Great, can't wait to see that. How are we supposed to get someone like that to express remorse? Where would we even begin? You need to do whatever you can and do it quickly. If you don't, those two spirits are going to hurt your friend. We'll think of something, I guess. First order of business is actually finding the killer. Alright. I don't know much about you as an author or a paranormal researcher, but I'm going to take you on your word anyway. Right now, I'm just grateful for any lead at all, so thanks. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be so trusting. Can I go back? No. Hey, are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. Thought I was gonna throw up, but I didn't. She's acting normally, but I don't know. Like she's starting to snap under the pressure. She needs to get out of this school, or she could be in real trouble. Why is there no exit? Indeed. Can I go back in it? Yep. They're still doing this. Doing that whole thing. Which one should I do? Probably this one. Since this one was before the whole situation in the bathroom, so I suppose I save over this one. Great. They're still waltzing about. I don't even know where I'm gonna go. I mean, there were these rooms up here, I think. Still closed. Hey, that's new. I hate you, sister. There's an old-fashioned festival doll lying on the ground. It seems to be missing its head. Sure thing. Hey, this is the, when you open the game, this is the doll that shows up. Except it has a head. Thoughts begin to echo in your mind, seemingly from the doll. Somehow or another, it's found a way to communicate its sole desire. What the? I hear a voice. Give me back my head. An understandable request. Suppose I would probably want that too, if I was in that situation. That's still the same. Well, I need to get a drink. So I'll be back in a moment or so. Alright. I'm back. That was longer than I thought it'd be because food which I have consumed. So yeah. Epic. I don't exit. I don't know why pressing the menu does that. Well, apparently this is the menu. There's a backlog that would have been nice to know earlier because I skipped something and I wasn't aware of what I skipped. Hopefully I can find the last name tag. Right, so I got half the doll. So now I'm looking for the rest of the doll. The head. Why does it look like there's a exclamation mark on it? I think that's just the string. But it looks like an exclamation mark, as if I should interact with it. This is still closed. Oh, get out of here. Yar, it hurts. Doesn't it just? Oh. I thought the, I really thought the movement in this game was going to be harder to get used to, but... well, I've gotten used to it now, I think. So this was where the infirmary was. I suppose the I've thought the purple gem might be used to help Suzumoto, but considering all the stuff that has happened because I couldn't help them, I presume yeah, I doubt there's gonna be anything in it. I presume that it wouldn't have done anything. Probably. Back to the beginning then, I suppose. Oh. But where the hell am I? I was dreaming or something. Can't move. Am I in a hole or something? Thunk. Dirt growl from above. Yeah. Both is getting totally filled. Buried alive. That's lovely. Mm. Yep. Yeah. Wrong end. Alright. I see that doing that was, I mean, I just tried to walk past it. I didn't get the doll, so I suppose I'll go get the doll. Which I think is up here. No, it wasn't. Right, yeah. It was on the previous floor. Walking, walking, walking. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Not going through that again. I just need to be patient. Like I have been previously. I just thought I could slip by him. Rather not you bury me alive again. Now, suppose we head downstairs to the start. I mean, I suppose I could check in the long room again. Or not. I thought that was there. Maybe I'm crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The front entranceway might as well be painted on. It's neither opening nor giving it any hints that it'll open. Why weren't you open? Let us out, you worthless. God, you're annoying. Just shut up. You think I'm just gonna abandon Miss Yue and all our friends and run away? What's your problem? I never said that. What, coward delinquent? How about you shut the hell up? Come on, let's just go. Wish I were with Merchandise instead of you. Great. No. Wait, no, that's... How did we get to the other floor again? Great. Now the fool's collapsing. Oh, yeah. I'm just blind. whatever. The bucket. Nothing here. Nothing here. There's nothing anywhere. All over everywhere. Nothing is anywhere.
Silence. Eerie quiet.
That's when Miss Yue died. Up the stairs we go. And there's the doll head. Thoughts begin to echo in your mind, seemingly from the doll. Somehow or another, it's found its way to communicate its sole desire. Return my body. As the head and body of the antique doll are joined, it begins speaking more clearly and directly. With a high-pitched voice, like that of a child, it slowly repeats several phrases in a cold, methodical, and almost robotic monotone. To have killed children so brutally. I was not in my right mind. What? I did not want them to die. I was scared too. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So very sorry. I am actually a good person. I am so... Yep. Yep. Did this doll belong to the murderer? Doesn't it kind of piss you off? Like it's just playing around and saying what we want to hear? We don't need this thing. Wait, don't you think it might count as repentance from the murder? Guilty conscience. I'll never forgive him, no matter what he says. Yeah, well, we kind of need him to, like, be forgiven. Oh yeah, I've seen this. Still can't go in that room, though. Back to the infirmary. I love it when they exist the way they do. We good. Suzumoto. Open your eyes, please. Haven't you ghosts done enough already? I don't know about everything that happened to you. And yeah, I get that it was really horrible. But you're cursing and killing innocent people who had nothing to do with any of it. What the hell is that supposed to accomplish, huh? Okay. Stop, if you make them mad, they'll shut us out. Come on, you two, I have something you to hear, okay? Just listen. Ayumi held up the antique doll and let the children listen to the patient, penitent spirit held within. You can rest peacefully now, okay? You don't have to keep suffering. The horrible things that happened to you were all in the past. Your loved ones. Your parents are waiting for you. Go to them now. Yeah, get out of here. Please. I know you can do it. Let go of that girl. Let go of Suzumoto. Come on, get out of it. Great. Oh, is that? Oh, is that why there was all that gore on that wall? With Seiko and Naomi. And is that why the future, it was technically a future event? Naomi threw the antique doll on the ground, a fit of panic and frustration. Is she? No. Oh. Don't look. Ow, what the hell? So this happened. This happened, and then Psycho got intimate with a rope. Shiver, tremble. This isn't. It couldn't be. Great. There, Ayumi goes again. I can't take this anymore. Yeah, just run all over them. I'm really starting to lose it. Great. There goes Kishimo, I think. What? The shelf feels like it's gotten lighter. So you're really, truly concerned about the safety of your students, aren't you? Of course I am. But you're just their instructor now. You have no familial bond with any of them. You're not their mother. But they are my children. This lady's a freak. Let's get out of here. I think I speak for every single one of us at Kisaragi Academy when I say that we love our children. We care about them just as their parents do. Holy shit, she's beat up. Never underestimate a teacher. Now, answer me this. Your around earlier suggested that more of my students are here than the two I came with. Yeah, well, one of them's already dead. Unless if something happened before this, or maybe we can save one of them, but I don't know how that's gonna work. Is it true were the others brought here as well? Tis, numerous corporeal entities joined us in these closed spaces, all at the same time. Counting you, I sense the arrival of 9 people. My right arm is definitely broke. And all this blood. All those cutting implements on the shelf must have done a number on my back. Yeah, I don't know how she can stand. wonder how long I was out for. Shinozaki and Kishi Numa must be worried. I need to get back to the classroom. That spirit was trapped here, just like us, succumbing to unbearable feelings of anger and hatred, one victim drawn to harm another. It's not just people trapped in this space, but their sadness and torment as well. It's got nowhere to go, so it just hangs in these walls. We shouldn't be here. I have to get them all back home. Please, everybody, stay safe. Wow. Continued in chapter 3. Bum bum bum. Corpse party. Blood covered, repeated fear. Well, keeping the theme, I think I'm gonna do a chapter each stream. I'm really quite enjoying it, to be honest. The scares aren't as scary as I remember them being as a kid. It was really quite scary when I was a kid watching this game. But I mean, I don't remember most of the scares. I didn't finish it, but yeah, it's interesting, and it's pretty fun to... Oh, get out of here! Pretty fun to relive. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, so I think what happened with Psycho happened before, or no, happened after why chapter 2, because of obviously the guts that I think Seiko stood on in the last stream was Suzumoto. Great. But yeah, until next time, I suppose.